Senate confirmation hearings began to start the process of appointing Trump cabinet nominees officially to his incoming administration. This week included Secretary of Defense nominee Pete Hegseth, as well as Attorney General nominee Pam Bondi, among others. These hearings are always so stupid, though, if you ask me. Senators,
they were hilarious.
Oh, it was hilarious to watch. We're going to watch a couple of them. But senators basically use their time to grandstand with scripted talking points, ask loaded questions, and then don't even wait for or listen to the answers. Of course, both sides are guilty of being immature and petty in these things. But to me, legitimate concerns are normally raised by Republicans for the most part, especially when a Supreme Court justice nominee like Ketanji Brown Jackson can't answer what a woman is because she's, quote, not a biologist.
Word woman.
Can I provide a definition? No.
Yeah.
I can't.
You can't?
What?
Not in this context.
So
I'm not a biologist.
So she can't answer what a woman is because she's not a biologist. I mean, that concern, like what Republicans were raising with her, I totally get. That's a concern to me when you're being confirmed to a lifetime appointment on the highest court in the land and you can't define a woman, especially when you are one. I mean, I'm not a veterinarian, but I know what a cat is.
Hey, yo.
I'm breaking character. I'm sorry.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
I mean, these people are different. I swear.
You have to laugh at this stuff.
They're
but
different.
That to me is a concern. But whether or not Pete Hegseth drinks sometimes isn't especially concerning when more than half of the senators grilling him have the exact same drinking issue or worse.
That he does.
And it's been refuted by many by name, while the allegations have been anonymous, meaning they're likely fake. So
You give a shit if the man drinks. Brother, you have people who've been put in front of television screens and you could tell they're drunk.
Nancy Pelosi is always fucking drunk. I don't remember which one it was, but he was like, guys, you've seen it. People come to work drunk like every day here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw that clip on TikTok. That was hilarious.
Like, don't play me like that.
Yeah.
That's fucking funny.
Yeah. But the Democrats, no matter who the nominee is on the Republican side, want to hold everyone else to an unattainable high standard while they hold themselves to none.
Well, and that's their projection. Everything they accuse somebody else of doing, they're doing.
Oh, yeah. Every time, if not
Yeah,
worse.
Yeah.
It's weird.
The Democrats never fail to demonize, make up stories, lie, smear, and absolutely vilify anyone up for confirmation. And this is normally what it sounds like when they're doing it. This is
Should not every damn thing that they deserve because they signed on the dotted line.
So yeah, Pete Hegseth's a trooper for enduring all.
Every
of
time
that.
he blinked, it was him cussing him out in his head because he can't say it out
Yeah,
loud.
every single time. Yeah. I mean, normally with a man, it's always sexual assault allegations, usually without evidence, only hearsay and accusations. Does that sound familiar to anybody? Trump, anybody?
It's pretty
And this,
routine, though.
Pretty
It's
routine
like,
for the Democrats. I mean, that's what they do.
That's the unfortunate consequence about being a man is that if you get that kind of allegation, no matter what, you are the criminal. No matter if it was fake, no matter if she was lying, you're the criminal.
But we have to trust all women. Me too, right? No, women lie too.
Hell, they can't even define what a woman is.
Clearly, we just pointed that out. But with a woman like Pam Bondi, that's a little bit more difficult for a Democrat to attack a woman due to their supposed fighting for women's rights charade. But with Pete Hegseth, it was the same playbook that Democrats ran during Brett Kavanaugh's SCOTUS confirmation hearings. All were smeared, and sadly, many on the left still believe that Brett Kavanaugh is a gang rapist due to hearings such as these. I mean, yeah. While it was pretty much constant bickering, a few gems did come out of that, though. Not Native American Cherokee Elizabeth Pocahontas Warren, though, tried a gotcha question on Pete Hegseth, and she got absolutely destroyed for her efforts.
You're quite sure that every general who serves should not go directly into the defense industry for 10 years. You're not willing to make that same pledge?
I'm not a general, Senator.
You'll be the one, let us just be clear, in charge of.
Did you see her face when he said that, by the way?
Hey.
Look, oops.
Hey, yo.
No, I
The
can
guy
stand in front
beside
of
her is like,
people.
really?
Yeah.
See, Eric, when I came up to your table and I told you I could run for Senate, this is why, right here.
Hey.
Because you could stand in front of a whole bunch of people and not know what the hell you're talking about and still keep your chair for 20 years.
My man got that looking like, no, this bitch did.
He looks like his right eye's twitching or he's half asleep or something.
Oh, shit. He cussing her out right now.
God, that's messed up. Yeah, nice try there, Pocahontas. I know a lot of people don't like
Crazy
Good one,
work.
not Cherokee Elizabeth Warren for sure.
Crazy work.
But Pam
He's
Bondi
tough.
also got some shots in, especially on Democrats like Adam Schiff, who was censured by Congress, and she reminded him of that.
Has called for it publicly. You are aware of that, aren't you?
No one has asked me to investigate.
But the president
Liz.
has
We're
called-
also
the
worried about
president-
Liz Cheney,
The
Senator.
president has
You know what
called
we
for
should
this.
be worried about?
Ms. Bondi,
The
please
crime rate
answer
in
my
California
questions.
right now
You
is
are aware,
through the roof.
Ms. Bondi,
Your
my-
robberies
Ms.
are
Bondi,
87%
my
higher
question-
than the national
my question
average.
is this.
That's what I
My
want to be
question is this.
focused on, Senator.
Do you have the
if I'm
power to
confirmed
say
as
no to the
Attorney
president?
General.
And what you're suggesting today by your non-answer is you don't have the independence to say no to the president. So let me ask you a different question. It also requires you, if you're going to be a good attorney general, to be able to tell hard truths to the president. So my questions now are, can you tell hard truths to the president? So let me start with an easy truth that you could speak to the president. Can you tell him that Donald Trump lost the 2020 election? Can you say that? Do you have the independence to say that? Do you have the gravitas, the stature, the intestinal fortitude to say, Donald Trump, you lost the 2020 election? Can you tell us that here today?
Senator, what I can tell you is I will never play politics. You're trying to engage me in a gotcha. I
No,
won't
I'm just
do it.
asking you a simple
I
question.
won't play
If you can
politics
speak truth
with any
to
ongoing
power. So let me ask you
investigation,
another.
like you did
let
leaking
me-
your
let me ask
colleague
you,
Devin Nunes's memo.
If you be able to
Ongoing
review
investigation.
hundreds of cases on day one,
I will look at every file I am
of course
asked
you
to
won't.
look
So
at.
will you advise the
Hey,
president?
can I
will
answer
you-
the question?
Well, my question
I
is,
would have plenty of staff. You said, of course you want.
you'll be able to review
Listen, I'm
hundreds
not
of
going to
cases on the first day?
mislead this body nor you.
All right, let me ask another question. You don't want to answer that. Let me ask
You were
another question.
censured by
It will
Congress,
also-
Senator, for
it will
comments just
also-
like this that
it
are
will
so reckless.
also, it will also,
Yeah, so she definitely made sure he remembered the censure part. Okay.
I'm so happy
Yeah,
they voted these morons out.
He asked a
Jeff ain't
question,
going nowhere, sadly.
and then 2 seconds into her responding,
yeah,
because
started talking.
That's what
yeah,
they
he
do.
starts talking. It's like, because it didn't start out the way he wanted her to answer it. He just like, no, freak out, can't do this.
No.
I don't even think
They
he
do
wanted her to
that
answer.
every
He just wanted to
time.
talk.
No,
Yeah.
he didn't want her to answer. This is what they wanted, to show the fact that they never answer the question. One, because they never give them the opportunity to answer the question. Normally, because they know the answer to the question isn't what they want the answer to be to that question.
Yeah, that's right.
So they start talking, and that's what they want, though. That's that soundbite.
This is the main reason why I have a hard time watching debates or any sort of thing like this, is because somebody will answer a question and they'll either be cut off, or the person who got asked the question won't even answer the question, and they'll redirect it to another thing that they actually have something to say about.
Yeah.
I hate that stuff. That's obnoxious.
Yeah, let's not forget, though, Adam Schiff was also a part of the unselect January 6th committee who destroyed evidence that exonerated Donald Trump. But Adam Schiff tries to turn it around on Bondi and asking if she would stop destroying of evidence in this case, but she wasn't having it.
to destroy evidence in the January 6th investigation. Then why can't you answer the question? Why can't you say, I commit to this committee, we will never destroy the evidence in the January 6th investigation? Why can't you give this committee and the American people that assurance?
Are you frightened because evidence was destroyed against President Trump that was false? Is that why you're frightened now? I can't believe this is even.
Why do you have difficulty answering that question?
I can't believe
Why do you
you're
have
asking such a
difficulty?
question.
Why do you have difficulty promising to preserve evidence at the Department of Justice? Why is that a difficult question?
I will follow the law.
By the way, can I just say she's like one of the most attractive 59-year-olds I've ever seen in my life.
Okay.
Yo, what?
Sorry. I'm just saying, it just feels like if you look at Democrats as a whole and you look at Republicans as a whole, I'm just saying one side's more attractive.
That has nothing to do with.
I know. I'm trying to lighten them
I
up.
don't know, man.
Okay, you get on to me about being off.
I don't know.
And
That's
you
right.
say
It,
shit like
it
that.
doesn't, but more often than not, Eric's right.
I mean, Nancy Pelosi. Well,
It
I
has
guess
a
they
lot
got-
to do with health. They take care of themselves better. Look,
Yeah, that's true, too.
libtards, usually on Xanax or fucking Ozempic or whatever.
Probably
And
drunk majority of the time.
yeah, their livers can't detox.
I mean, she's got a point, bro. Like, I feel you, Eric. I get it. I get it.
That just think about this too. The energy you put out into the world can have an effect on your physical appearance.
Yeah, that's also.
You're a bitter old hag. I mean, your body is going to eventually become that. But when you're a positive, upbeat, happy person, your body tends to, reflect that. I'm just saying, But if you look at that woman, do you think she looks like she's almost 60?
Oh
No, she looks early 40s.
Yeah, tops. I'm personally all for real criticism and concerns, and that should be allowed more often than not. It's just interrupting with the immature pettiness that always ends up in trying to trap the nominee in some sort of gotcha, and it needs to stop on all sides, for sure. Or just stop having these hearings altogether and just do the vote. Everyone knows who they're going to vote for before they
That's
do
another
these hearings
thing
anyway.
I don't understand too with a lot of these congressional. Like, I tried to listen to some of them, but a lot of it is like, again, just people talking over people.
Yeah.
But like, what's the point? Is it all for show? Like, is it all like part of the whole song and dance? Like, because like,
yeah, it is.
It's so weird. It's like a jarring fucking experience. Like, what did we accomplish?
If it
this
went
does nothing
anywhere.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, half the time, this does nothing but show the American people that nothing gets done.
Yeah.
Because
just on political
yammering.
lines, and
It's
that's
like,
it.
what are we doing?
And then they come out and say, well, we all need to work together and have unity when all you do is attack one another. You know what
So
I mean?
it's gotta be just like, this has gotta be the song and dance of the shit. Like, you see it in like, movies and old like Shakespearean plays where they have council meetings and shit, and that's all there is. It's this big uproar. Everybody's pissed about something, but nothing fucking gets accomplished. So it's like, why have that? Like, take that part out and just do the shit you're supposed to do.
Yeah, well,
It's making fucking sense. It's weird.
So I guess we'll see how the vote goes for Burgum, Hegseth, Bondi, and much more likely the next coming weeks or so. So yeah, we'll stay tuned and we'll see who actually gets confirmed. And if anybody doesn't, I would assume that most people will be getting confirmed. I think I know Hegseth, I think they were saying he definitely has the votes. So that's a good thing to see, but we'll have to see if everybody else gets the votes as well. Thank you for checking out this clip of the Dragon's Den podcast. If you like what you saw here, please consider checking out our live podcast almost every single Friday night here on the channel at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And until our next video, guys, take care and God bless.